Advocate, motivational speaker, and abduction survivor Alicia Kozakiewicz has more work to do. While many in the DMV know her abduction story, she also shared what she is doing now with People and now Fox 5. She's on the cover of People magazine now. Alicia joins us to share her message of education, parents and children to keep other kids safe this morning. Alicia, good to see you this morning. How are you?
Doing great. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
It's good to see you. For our viewers to know, 20 years ago, I was actually working in Pittsburgh at the time, and I covered Alicia's reunion when she came home from being here in Northern Virginia. I was captivated by the story back then, and it's been great to follow up with you in the years since. How are you doing these days now that it has been 20 years, and now you're telling your story to People magazine, amongst others?
I'm doing great. Doing really great. Healing is a process, and there's certainly still days and anniversaries and things like that that pop up, and that's perfectly okay. But there's entire days now that go by where it doesn't cross my mind, which is pretty amazing.
It's also amazing because you've spent a lot of the last 20 years trying to help others avoid a similar scenario and a similar situation, and just trying to do as many good things out there as you can. How is that process going right now, and how does that help you by helping others?
Well, right now, really looking at it, it's more important than ever because every child is online, and because so many children were home during COVID, it became even more a part of our lives. So it is absolutely necessary to talk to children about internet safety and how to stay safe. When this first happened to me, there was no internet safety education, and the conversation was important, but kids didn't need to be on the internet. Now they are, and they have to be. And it's been incredibly helpful for me. It's been cathartic to take what happened to me and to give it a purpose, and to make that purpose trying to make sure this doesn't happen to others.
Yep. So let's talk about that and how we can help some other people out. And I know one of the things that you have said is, you see so many kids on the phone these days, putting their entire life story on the phone, on their social media, et cetera. I know you're not a big fan of all that sharing, but what are some of the things, if you had to narrow it down to a few things, that both kids and parents should know to keep themselves safe?
One of the most important things to know is that this can happen to you, and it can happen to your family. It doesn't mean that you need to be absolutely terrified and not be on the internet or not be on social media, but that you do have to be careful. And now when I talk to kids, a big part of that message is responsibility. And same to parents. So it is your responsibility to keep your child safe and to monitor what they're doing and to know their passwords and to really pay attention and talk to them about internet safety, and to let them know that they can come to you with absolutely anything, which I think is the most important part, is that your kids know that they can come and ask for help. But also for kids to know that it is their responsibility to keep themselves safe, that they have so much freedom online, and that they can really do whatever they want to do. If they really want to do it, they'll find a way. So they have to keep themselves safe. They have to make the choice and be careful, because they have to know something bad can happen to them. So that's a big part of the message now, is that you have the ability and the responsibility to protect yourself.
Is it tough when you talk to kids these days? And granted, you're now 20 years separated from what happened to you. Do you feel the kids these days, though, maybe with more social media out there, maybe with more ways of virtual popularity, that the kids might feel a little more bulletproof and just thinking, hey, no, this is never going to happen to me? Do you think it's tougher now than it was 20 years ago?
In some ways, yes. It's natural for children to feel that way. They felt that way back then, too. And the way that this conversation is starting to become is, okay, fine, I will. They're like rolling their eyes and they get it. But then they hear a story like mine, or a story that I share, and it makes it real to them. And that's what's really important, is to let them know again that this is real and it can really happen, but not just an abduction. That's on the far end of the spectrum of terrible things that can happen. There's so many other horrible things and so many other dangers on the line that you need to protect yourself from.
Well, I encourage everybody to follow Alicia online, and I know that you put out the success stories, and you also put out the unfortunate reality of the kids that go missing, and you're trying to get them found as well. There is the information if you want to check out her website, which is fantastic to begin with, or follow Alicia online. Congratulations on the national publicity on the latest cover. I wish you the best, Alicia. It's good to catch up with you this morning.
Great. Thank you so much.
All right, good to talk to you. It's 8:30.